everybody. Hey. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Welcome to Friday, y'all. Welcome to Friday, and I am Sergeant Tony. Oh yeah. How about today for you guys? How you doing this morning? Let us know how's it going out there.
What does Sergeant Tony have going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow? What is tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow's my birthday. I forgot all about it. When you have as many as I do, you just
How many will this be?
This will be 63, y'all.
Woo!
63.
My man is 63.
63. I'm 63.
63 years old.
63 years old. I can kick and stretch. And actually, I don't want to pull anything. Actually, we are going to have some stretching in the middle of today's workout. So, yeah. So I forgot that tomorrow was my birthday. How about that? What do I want for my birthday?
Me.
Huh? Then all I need, I already got.
That's about all you're getting. So sorry.
Because we're house poor. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Hey, listen. Let's talk about your week, shall we?
Ooh, yes.
Let's talk about your week. 3 times this week.
Well, would that include Monday? Because we weren't here Monday. Or were we Monday? Were we here Monday? You were in the cabana. No, that was Wednesday.
No, that was Wednesday.
Well, I was here all the days.
Yeah, Monday we were.
You weren't.
Monday we were here, right?
Okay. I thought
Yeah.
you were sick on Monday.
I don't believe I was sick on Monday. I believe
See, all the weeks
I don't-
are running together.
aren't they though?
So 3 times. Yes.
3 times this week.
Then that was me.
That's an A. Are you guys having as much trouble as we are keeping up with the dates and what day it is? Before all of this, I usually didn't pay any attention to the day on my watch. You know, just, well, of course it's whatever today is. Now I have to ask Siri sometimes, or I have to ask Alexa. And someone said, Tony, you shouldn't have that Alexa in your house. Now the government will know all about you. I said, man, the government already knows all about me. And if they're depending upon Alexa to find out, what they will find out is I am not a very good speller.
I'm so bad that they don't know what I'm even saying. When I try to spell check, it doesn't matter.
I may know big fancy words, but I may not know how to spell them very well. So that's all that they're getting from me. Okay, well, so it's Friday. We're going to talk about we're going to do some stretching in the middle of the workout today, and before
this should be the happy birthday workout.
I don't know that I have one. And I will say thank you, everybody. Those of you that have been giving through PayPal and Venmo and Patreon and through the mail. Some of you are still sending me checks, and thank you for doing that. Thank you.
A one-time birthday gift.
You sound like one of those televangelists. Can you make a one-time love gift to keep us on the air? Satan wants to defeat us. The devil wants to defeat me. Only your donations will keep the devil at bay.
Oh my goodness.
How am I doing? How am I doing? Pretty good, right? That's right. That's right. Well, it was one time. Okay, well, let's get underway, shall we?
You want to know who all?
I really do want to know.
We have the doctors are in the house.
Dr. Tate Keller and Dr. Orley Pike.
That's right. And we have Lewis.
Good morning, doctors. I didn't mean to just, list your names. Morning, Tate. Morning, Orley. Good morning to you. And Lewis.
And we have Wiener Dog.
The Wiener Dog. Wait a minute before we go any further. Melissa, this morning, one of my friends posted a Dogberry quote.
Aww.
And I knew the quote, and it just made me laugh. And so of course I had to say.
You wanted to say Wiener Dog.
No, that's right. I wanted to say Wiener Dog. Well, Melissa was in a sort of a modern adaptation of Much Ado About Nothing.
I remember I went with you.
Oh, you were that annoying girl that sat next to me. Ah, okay. Okay.
We have Bob Kanicki.
Hey, Bob. Good morning to you, sir.
And Lee.
Who is that?
Ann.
Oh, Ann. Hey, Ann. Good morning to you, Ann. Your kids are getting so big, I don't even recognize them anymore.
Kathy Wiseman-Biggers.
Morning, Kathy. Good morning to you.
Angela Cole.
Good morning, Angela. Good morning.
Andrew Forsdick.
Andrew's out there? What's up, Andrew? I hear you had already had a very involved morning. I'm so sorry, my friend.
Only get better.
Well, true. It could only get better.
That's right. And Wiener Dog said yes to Dogberry, a 60s version.
A 60s version,
He
huh?
said Dr. Wiener Dog.
Oh, excuse me. That would be. I think it's.
Curry is watching.
Hey, Sean. I thought that would be Wiener Dog Esquire as a member of the bar, but what do I know about it? All right, let's get underway.
My daughter went to school with Connor, and her daughter is quite the college student. She's doing wonderfully. She's awesome.
You're gonna have to speak up so that the
I'm
folks
sorry.
at home. Okay, I can hear you, but I noticed. I watched part of Wednesday's workout, and you were saying some really great stuff, but I was the only one that could hear it, and then I wasn't repeating it. So, sorry about that, you guys.
Yeah, so Sean's daughter went to school with Connor, and she is an excellent student and making all kinds of awesome grades and
Well, way to go then.
becoming a
I like to.
wonderful young lady.
I like to take credit for all of my kids' accomplishments. Why shouldn't I? All right, let's get underway.
Henry Doggerel
Hey, Henry.
and Dee and Monty Tynes.
Morning, Dee and Monty. Let's get underway. Side straddle hops for 10. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Dumbbells in your hands. We're doing a set of wide stance sumo squats. Double squat, double press.
We got
Double.
Michael Kirby too.
What's up there, Big Mike? This workout is usually called the Invictus workout. And we'll talk about that in a second. I may have to rename it as the pre-birthday. Nah, I don't know. Invictus is way better. Double squat, double press. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. Now go ahead and get on your mats on your backs and let's crunch. We've got just the slightest of breezes this morning. Now I don't have the windscreen thing on my mic, so if you hear that wind sound on the mic, let me know and I'll put the little fuzzy thing on it. Okay, you're on the clock. I don't think I said that. You're on the clock. Give me some crunching for 1 minute and go.
And say good morning to Catherine Speedling.
Morning, Catherine Speedling, all the way from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And we're crunching.
I'm sure we have Frank Jemison and Lisa Jensen all watching.
I hope Frank and Lisa are out there. I'll finish up my stories of personal training. That summer that I had, the exotic dancers. I trained 3 exotic dancers. If you missed that story, it was a dandy. I trained a couple who was they were getting ready to get married, and they were fun. Had other clients too. Had the 3 Vietnamese ladies, and I also had these 2 pageant ladies, MRS period pageant ladies. I'll tell you about them today. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now don't go anywhere. Just roll over on your stomach. Roll over on your stomach. We're going to do a set of push-ups. Woohoo! Push-ups, y'all. Push-ups. I know what you're thinking at home. Man, Tony, I hate push-ups. Guess what? I do too. Push-ups are hard. Push-ups are hard. And one of the reasons that it's hard is that it involves so many different muscle groups, if you think about it. So you got upper body, you got your arms involved a little bit, and you got core. Your core is keeping you stabilized. And you've got legs. Your legs are also part of that foundation. So you're getting a lot of, and it gets a little bit of cardio as well. So it's one of the reasons why it's hard, and it's one of the reasons why it's such a good exercise. Okay, now that I've tried to sell the exercise, let's see if I can do the exercise. All right, here we go. Stand by. Push up. Marine Corps. Ready? Exercise. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Everybody up on your feet. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll walk that off for just a second.
And say good morning to Lisette.
Morning, Lisette. How are you?
And you know, Angela Morcola has already shared. Other people should share, comment,
Oh.
right?
My business managers wanted me to tell you to be sure and share and like and thumbs up it and comment and all of that. Okay, dumbbells at the ready. We're going to do a set of Swiss Army knives. Swiss Army knives. We'll do 10 repetitions. We'll do 10, easy for me to say. We'll do 10 repetitions per exercise. Starting in the down position for your hack squat. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the rows. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bicep curls. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arnold presses. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tricep extensions. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Put that down. Walk that off. Don't guzzle any water. Maybe a little sip, because I know what's coming next.
Elizabeth Armstrong.
Morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Coach Ludlow.
Aw, thank you, Elizabeth. She's a former student at Memphis Catholic High School.
See, all these people still like you. Isn't that awesome?
It is, well, it is amazing.
I think you were one of those teachers.
I tried to be one of those teachers.
I know you were.
I got a really nice message from some of you Memphis Catholic folks will remember Leon Taylor. He's doing well, doing really well. Sent me a message a couple of days ago. Leon, if you're out there, I love you, man. Thank you for the kind words you said. Okay, we're gonna take 2 minutes to do some cardio. Now, I have the space here. Wednesday, I didn't really have much space. If you're also restricted by space, feel free to use whatever space you have to do any kind of cardio you can do. You can run in place, you can do side straddle hops, you can do two-step shuffle and touch, you can do anything that keeps your heart rate up. Okay, we'll take 2 minutes to do this, beginning now. I'm gonna leave the mic here.
it bad I want to say skip to my loo?
Yeah. Twenty more seconds. 20 more seconds.
Say hi to Cindy McDonald.
Hey, Cindy. Another.
Makes our favorite wing. Oh, she was a student.
Cindy was a fine student of mine.
And we have Jenna Sanders Colley watching.
What's up, Jenna?
Probably passing on those push-ups.
Okay, there's the end of your 2-minute cardio. We'll take a break, short break. I'll give another plug for Cindy's. She and her husband have a food truck called New Wing Order here in Memphis. It's hot wings and all of the kinds of deliciousness.
Tacos. They have hot wing nachos.
Hot wing nachos. All kinds of stuff. And they have different locations. They move the truck around to different locations here in town, here in Memphis. If you can go to their Facebook page and like that and follow them and find out where they're going to be next. Cindy, where will you guys be next if you're still there?
And say good morning to Stephanie Andre Mosley.
What's
Cameron just had an
Steph?
anniversary.
Steph, how have you endured Cameron all these years? Well, happy anniversary. Well, I guess it's a happy anniversary for Cameron. It's probably like, well, kind of like a life sentence person who's puts a tick mark on the wall for another year.
Yes, that Insider Club.
Another year. Well, good morning, Steph.
And we have Holly Ann Kavanaugh.
Good morning, Holly. How are you doing? Okay. All right, this is what we'll do. I promised some stretching in the middle, and we'll do some stretching right now. So we've already kind of warmed up, so we're just going to go right straight to windmilling your arms forward and back, doing this forward and back. And I'll remind you, of course, that stretches, this is really not so much of a stretch. This would be more of what we call like a loosening up. You'll see Olympic skaters do this and some other things before they swim. All right, now right arm across your chest, and then right ankle, I'll move back so you can see my...
It's probably a good idea to do this before you turn 63, like loosen up a little bit.
Yeah. You know, I'll be honest with you. I'm really unaware of my age to be. Well,
Because you're not that.
well, that's good. Let's go the other way. I don't think about it. I'm still doing just about everything that I was doing when I was, 23. Although, well, now a little gentle twist side to side. Well, that is true. When I was 23, I was still in the Marine Corps, and they had a hair policy. Can you believe that? Hard to believe.
Stephen Manigal said, "Morning, Tony. Looking good, sir."
Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate it. You'll be sure. I'll send you that $20 for saying that publicly. Okay, that's good. Stop doing that now. You're just going to bend forward at the waist. Bend forward at the waist and allow your upper body to just hang. Now the goal is to get down closer to the ground, to your toes, but just let it hang at first. Now remember, this is what I was going to tell you just a second ago. Your body's first reaction to any kind of a stretch, your muscles' first reaction is to what? It is to contract. So Sandy said to fight it, and that's pretty good too. Your muscles' first response is to contract, to protect the joints that the muscles are attached to. And so it takes a few seconds, just holding a stretch, it takes a few seconds for your muscles to relax, realizing that there's not a threat, there's no chance of harm to the joint. And then you can stretch.
We have Jeff Hawkins watching us.
Morning, Jeff.
I think he said you were winning Facebook Live.
Jeff wrote a column, and the title of the column, stand up straight, come up slowly. The title of the column is, I think it was 63-year-old Marine winning Facebook Live. I wasn't 63 at the time. I will be tomorrow though. All right, now stand up straight. Now we're going to do a back bend. Now, for this back bend, you may want to put your hands in the small of your back for support.
Not like a child's back bend where in gymnastics.
Well,
All the way over.
I'll show you. So some of you may want to do this to give you some support. What I'm going to do is you want to bring, if you're not going to do that, and you may just try it out this way first. So I'm going to stretch up, then I'm going to bend at the waist, and I'll be looking for whatever is behind me. Now you may find that doing that, you may want to put your hands in the small of your back for support. If you don't have to do it, then you certainly don't have to do it. But I am going to adjust my visor so it doesn't fall off. And then slowly come back to the starting position. Take a big deep breath in and exhale slow, and float your arms slowly down to your side, And then get on your mats, or get ready on your mat. What we're going to do is some cannonball rolls.
Oh, yeah.
So well, they are a favorite with so many. So what I'll do is I'll stand at the end of my mat, then bend down, and then grab my knees and roll back. Cannonball rolling. Do this 3 times, and then hold it on the 3rd. Now here's the poor man's back massage. You can roll from side to side, slowly of course, and get a little back massage. The poor man's back massage. And you can just hold it here. Pull your knees into your chest. Put your chin on your chest. Make yourself into a cannonball. Now you can put your head back down on the mat. Keep your right knee into your chest, but now extend and stretch the whole left side of your body. So I'm going to reach back with my left arm, with my left hand, as if I'm trying to grab something that's just a couple inches away. If I could just stretch a little bit more. And with my left leg, I'm trying to extend it, pointing the toes of my left foot, trying to make the left side of my body as long as possible, lengthening the left side of your body from toe to fingertip. Now, take your left hand, put it on top of your right knee, drop your right arm and your right shoulder on the deck. Now you're going to pull your right knee across your body. Try and keep your right hip as close, well, you really can't do that. Don't roll your hips all the way to the left. So you want to work on a stretch. So don't roll your hips all the way to the left. And now let's go the other way. So bring your left knee into your chest. Now you're going to stretch and lengthen the whole right side of your body this time. So now you're going to reach back with the right hand, trying to grab something that's just, it's there, but it's just a little bit. And then with the right leg, you're going to lengthen, stretch the right leg, point the toes of your right foot, lengthening the whole right side of your body. And now take your right hand, put on your left knee, pull your left knee across your body, drop your left arm and your left shoulder on the deck, and you're going to pull your left knee across. And then once your left knee has come across, then you can push down on your left knee with your right hand. And that's good. Now roll over onto your stomach. We're going to go into the cobra stretch. Just for a second. Well, cobra stretch. If you can do these from your hands, that's great. If you're not there and you have to do them from your elbows, that's okay too. Here's one of those stretches where you almost have to just tell your muscles of your lower back and your glutes to relax. I think some muscle groups respond in a different timing and with a different intensity when you stretch them. I think one of those muscle groups in this case would be your lower back and your glutes. Then from here we'll roll back to a modified child's pose. And from here we'll roll all the way back into a catcher stance. And then from here you stand up straight, and we'll walk that off for just a second. Now what we'll do for the next minute is we'll go back to doing some more cardio. So the same things that you did earlier for some cardio, we're going to do those again for only for just 1 minute this time. So I will leave the mic here, and we'll take 1 minute, beginning now.
Quite amazing.
Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Walk that off for just a second. Now you want to get your dumbbells back in your hands. We're going to do a set of I'm going to do walking lunges here. If you don't have the space for the walking lunge, then you can take 3 or 4 strides forward, turn around, come back 3 or 4 strides. So you don't have to have as much room as I'm going to take up. So we'll do this for 1 minute. Walking lunges for 1 minute. Ready, go. I think that bell is a little late.
I know, because
Yeah, like about 30 seconds. So I named this workout Invictus after the poem. When we do this as a group, in place of the cardio that we did, I have us running sprints and other things, and people just love to hate this workout. So I started calling it Invictus. If you don't know that poem, guess what I can do? I can recite it. Out of the dark that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. You can put the dumbbells down. And yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Invictus by William Ernest Henley.
This is my man. I guess he just tuned in.
Jenna.
No, Gary Thompson.
Gary, did you tune in for the poem? I just recited a poem for you. I didn't know that you were not there. Okay, now let's start doing some hopping. We're going to just start hopping. So here we are. We're hopping. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go forward and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll walk that off just a bit. Some of you guys may remember one morning, this has been a couple of months ago now, one morning when I was getting everything set up, the camera that I'm using is on my iPhone, and so I went to put the camera into the frame on the tripod, and so I'm screwing it down to tighten it up, and one of the buttons I'd inadvertently exposed one of those buttons to the tightening down, and that button, if you push it down and hold it, it calls 911. Yeah, so I didn't know that, and I realized, well, the phone's a little jacked up a little bit, so I went to readjust it, and then the phone rang, and I said, whoa, what is this? And it was dispatch. It was Memphis Police Department, or it was the dispatch, the 911 operator, and she had identified herself, and she said, there's been a 911 call from this phone. And I said, oh, I haven't done anything. And so then I realized what had happened, and she said, were you quoting Invictus? And what I'd done is, once I tightened it down and it had called 911, as I was setting everything else up, I was just reciting Invictus. And so when I explained what had happened, and she said, oh, okay, well, listen, were you quoting Invictus? And I said, well, yes, I was. And then yes, I was, madam. And then I started thinking, how many 911 operators would know that was Invictus? I was very impressed, and I told her so. Okay, enough of that. All right, let's get our dumbbells in our hands and get on our mats on our backs. We're going to do a set of flies and pullovers. How about that? Morning, Greg Hall.
My friend Rebecca Hoover-Polly is watching as well.
Good morning, Rebecca. All right, flies and pullovers. Dumbbells in your hands, on your mats, on your backs. And I always have my feet flat on the deck, with my knees bent, feet flat on the deck. I think that helps to stabilize you more and take some of the stress off of your lower back. That's my theory. Okay, here we go. Flies and pullovers. Ready? Exercise. Go out for 1, 2, take it back for 3, and that should be 1. And 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 16. 1, 2, 3. That's 17. 1, 2, 3. 18. 1, 2, 3. 19. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. Don't go anywhere. Now, put your hands under your own booty. Make your legs straight. And then raise your straight legs up to 90 degrees. And now take them down to 6 inches above the deck. Raise your head and shoulders up. Look at your feet and flutter kick them for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Crisscross for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flutter kick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Crisscross 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Everybody up off the pools of sweat in my eye sockets. We'll take just a second to recover. So there's a MRS period pageant ladies. So these are not your MISS Tennessee ladies. These would be your MRS period Tennessee ladies. And that was the first time in my life that these two wanted to be trained together. That was a mistake. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where you got a couple of pageant ladies and they want to be trained together, don't do it. That was a crash and burn experience. If you could imagine two women as made up as possible. I mean, everything. Tons of makeup, hair all done, to work out. It was just, and so once I started getting them sweaty, it turned into the PTL club, and Tammy Faye Baker was, and their mascara and everything was running down their faces, and what kind of conversation did I have with them? Well, I'm glad you asked. Vacuous. It was vacuous conversation. I've never heard. They also did something Ashley and I call being Jethro'd.
Yes.
Some of you guys know this. I'll tell you what being Jethro'd means in a second.
Hey, we have some other people to say hello to.
Who's that?
We have author Mark Graney.
Hey, Mark. Mark Graney, not Graney, it's Greeny.
Sorry.
He's the author of books of The Gray Man. That's where you were combining Greeny and Gray and came up with Graney.
Sorry.
Mark?
Sorry, Mark.
If you've not read Mark's books, you should go out right now.
One into a movie.
That's right. Making the Gray Man series into a movie series. Mark, I couldn't be more happy for you. But if you're looking for something to read during this pandemic, just find Mark Greeny on Amazon or anywhere you buy your books.
He's number one, too.
Oh, you know he's number one.
Hey, we also have Patrick O'Leary.
Hey, Patrick. Patrick is also a former student and a fantastic photojournalist. Patrick, you are taking some amazing shots. I'm so impressed with your work. Now Mark is out there thinking, well, how come he didn't go about like that about my books?
You did.
Well, I did. Mark, I've read all your books.
You're awesome. And we have Amy Balestrino-Hill, who had some issues this
Dr. Amy, did you have some bicycle issues this morning? The word has already gotten around, so God bless you. I hope you're okay. But it sounds like you guys had quite the morning already. Okay, let's do this. Another set of Swiss Army knives. We'll do 1 repetition per exercise this time. If you're out there and you're just watching, that's okay. Some of you have said, Tony, I don't tune you in for the exercises. I just tune you in to see what kind of foolishness you're going to talk about. And you just never know. You never know. It's not scripted. It's freestyle, son. It just happens.
Cranky pants.
Cranky pants. Good morning, Angela. All right, 1 repetition per exercise. And I'll say again, Angela's birthday card. And some of you guys have sent me birthday cards already, and I haven't opened them yet because tomorrow is the birthday. But I opened up Angela's too early. But it was so wonderful.
And you're still talking about it.
And I'm still talking about it. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Put the dumbbells down and get right back on your mats on your backs and let's crunch. I'll give you 1 minute to do a crunching exercise of your choice. Ready, go.
I saw a man playing, what do they call it? Frisbee golf?
Disc golf?
Sorry, disc golf. Because little kids, like maybe 4 or 5, and they would run between, run to their so they were using it as exercise too, and it was so cute.
Some years ago, I was living in Japan and some friends got together on a 9-hole golf course and we played speed golf.
Oh, wow.
So the time started when you hit the first ball off the number 1 tee, and then you started running. So you only had, I think you had a 5-iron and a putter. So just the two clubs. So you ran and you hit your next ball. When you hit your second shot, then the next guy would start in his time. So it was sort of like a time trial start to this thing. And you of course had to get the ball in every hole, and you had to count your strokes. So the person who did it the fastest, they got an award. The person who had the lowest score got an award, and the person who did both of them both fast, and that was an award. So you can make golf fun, but I've never seen anybody else do it except us. Okay, enough. That should be enough crunching, I think. Now stand on up, stand up, and let's do a little balance work. So plant your left leg, bring your right leg straight up, and we're going to twist your right leg around and point your right knee down to the deck. The sole of your right foot should be facing up. And we'll hold this for 30, 29, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, before we go the other way, let me just tell you about balance. One of the things about balance and everything else is if you don't use it, you lose it. And what we're working on is not in the balance part. You should have noticed when you were doing it just now that your foot, and I'll get a little closer, your foot was making these kinds of micro adjustments to keep your balance. In your shoe, little micro, small adjustments like that. And that's the intended goal. That's the intended goal, so that those muscles, those ligaments, tendons, all of those things in your feet and your ankles are engaged to keep you balanced. See, there you go. Now let's plant the right leg. We'll bring the left leg up. We'll twist that around, and we'll do the same thing. That's one of the reasons why I tell you, if you're starting to lose your balance, do the best you can to stay in it, because the harder you try and stay in it, the more you're engaging those muscles and those micro adjustments, and that's what we're trying to develop. All right, that's
If you're good at balancing, maybe close your eyes,
right. One of the other things, if you think this is easy, then you should do this and close your eyes. You want to do that where you can reach out and grab something so that you don't fall down and hurt yourself. We should be, what is this, about 15 seconds left? 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. walk that off.
We have a few other friends tuning in. That's Holly Spraker Perlman
Hello, Dr. Holly. How are you?
and Andy Baylock.
Hello, Andy Baylock. I haven't seen you in forever, my friend. Well, let's see. We've got at least 3 doctors.
Oh no, there's like 4 or 5 now.
Oh, that's right. So Dr. Amy, Dr. Tate, Dr. Orley, Dr. Amy. So at least 4 doctors. Doctors in the house.
Yeah, and Dr. Holly.
That was the 4th. And I'm not a doctor yet, but thank you, Sandy. I'm still I'm a Ph.D. candidate, which may be the status I have.
D2B.
I may be in this status forever. Some of you that don't know, so I started writing my dissertation. So I finished all the coursework. So that was 68 hours worth of coursework. So I finished all of that, and then started to write the dissertation in January. In my school, there are quantitative dissertations and qualitative dissertations. Quantitative ones deal with numbers, stats, and experiments that lead to results and other things. And a qualitative is more narrative and deals with, say, a phenomenon or a particular person or a movement, something along those lines. So for the qualitative, which is what I'm writing, it's a 45,000 word minimum. And so I started writing in January, and by June I had exhausted my subject pretty much, and I had maybe half of the 45,000 words I needed, and there was just no way. People said, well, Tony, couldn't you stretch out some of those sentences and just add more commas and add more stuff? Yeah, couldn't you add more varies? So instead of it just being big, it was very, very, very big. And I said, my committee was going to look at that and say, come on, man. You've stuffed a bunch of fluff in there, and that's not. So what does that mean? It means in June, I had to start over. Tony, you had to start over.
We have 3 other people feeling sorry for you.
Who else is feeling sorry?
Steve West,
Thank you, Steve, for feeling sorry for me.
Alyssa Chase Tanner.
Hello, hey, Steve. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, Steve. If you look at my hair, man, I'm trying to give you a run for your money.
That's right.
Check it out.
Oh, yes.
Check it out, brother. Check it out.
We got Emily Malonis Smith and Aiden.
Good morning, Em and Aiden. Okay, let's do one more balance work, and then we'll change gears and do some prayer and meditation. So this time you're going to plant your left leg, bring your right leg straight up. Now try and hold this position without putting your foot down and catch yourself. If you start to lose your balance, try and do the little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Okay. Okay. Now go straight ahead and hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it around to the side and get it up high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now take it to the rear for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way right straight back up again. And up and down on your, yeah. All the way up. You can do it. And hold it right there. Now, take your right foot across your left and up and down on your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I promise I didn't do that on purpose, but I was thinking, this is great. I've told everyone, fight it, try and stay in it, don't give up on it. And now I'm struggling myself. Okay, plant the right leg, bring the left leg straight up. Hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it straight ahead for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it around to the side and get it up high for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way to the rear for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way right straight back up again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross it over and up and down on your toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, y'all, we're going to change gears.
You know what I realized? All the young ones out there have no idea what that song was.
Oh, that KC and the Sunshine Band?
Yes.
That's probably true. Speaking of songs, I wake up every morning with a song playing in my head, and they are as random as our dreams are. I never know from one morning to the next what song is going to be playing in my head, but every morning a song is playing in my head. I'll tell you after prayer meditation what song it was. Okay, we're going to take 2 minutes. If you want to join me in some quiet prayer meditation, use this time as profitably as you can for your own spiritual and mental well-being. We'll take 2 minutes beginning now. Now you can come forward. You can come forward on your hands and flutter kick your legs behind you if you need to get some circulation back into your legs. If you were sitting like I was, then you can roll back to a catcher stance if you were sitting like I was. And from there you can stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep and exhale slow. And we are done, all done, everybody. Turn to your neighbor. Turn to your neighbor and say, way to go, good neighbor. Way to go, all you good neighbors. Way to go, all you good neighbors. I wanted to be sure and thank you again. Thank you those that are being gracious and generous to send me money to keep me off the streets through Patreon, PayPal. I think I have that written down somewhere.
And while you're looking, Angela Edmonds said, have a wonderful weekend, Tony, and a birthday as special as you are.
Aw, cranky. Thank you. Thank you, Angela. You can do this through Venmo, PayPal, and Patreon.
Aw, cranky. That was so cute.
Aw, cranky. Let me remind you again, of course, for your 1 hour of continuous cardio over the weekend, you want to be safe, be careful, keep your distance, wear a mask, wash your hands, shelter in place. Wear a mask. Shelter in place, wash your hands, social distancing, all of that. Now, I will leave you with this. What song did I wake up with this morning? What song was it? You remember that song? I think it was maybe a German song about the balloons.
99
The 99
Luft balloons.
Luft balloons. That horrid song.
Oh.
Na 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 da 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 da. The only reason I'm humming it now is to give you guys an earworm, so that throughout the
99
day,
Luft balloons.
so throughout the rest of the day, da 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 da. So it was not 99 bottles of beer on the wall,
That'd be almost
Sandy.
better.
It would be better. Listen, have a great weekend. Be careful, be safe. I'll see you on Monday. Love yourself, love others, love me. You are dismissed.
Aye, sir.
I kind of say it like Colonel Klink from Hogan's Heroes. You're dismissed.